this final video, I'm going to show you how to take your completed Bitmoji classroom and embed it into a tab in Teams. So you're going to want to open up your classroom through your desktop PowerPoint, and we're going to save this, and we need to make sure we save it to a place in OneDrive. It is important that it is OneDrive and not just on your computer somewhere. So OneDrive, I'm in my Bitmoji general folder. I'm going to call this my sample classroom. And I'm going to save it. And once this saves to OneDrive, we are going to go into OneDrive through Office 365 and open it, because that's how we're going to get a link for it. So as soon as this saves, I'm going to minimize PowerPoint. I'm going to go into Office 365 OneNote and find my file. So I put mine in Bitmoji General. And what I call it, sample class. Okay, so here it is. It's sample classroom. And I'm going to click on this little share icon. And I want really anyone with a link to be able to use this, but I do not want to allow editing. So I'm going to uncheck that and apply. And then I'm simply going to copy the link. So this creates a link, but we're not done. We have to add something actually to the end of that link for this to work. So I'm going to open up Word, or really any text editor, anywhere you could put text is fine. And I'm going to paste my URL, and I'm going to add some code right after this URL, but I'm going to just kind of make it big, just this part of it, so you can like clearly see what I'm typing. So there's no spaces after this URL. I'm going to add an ampersand and AMP equals ampersand again, the word action equals embed view. Okay, so ampersand amp equals ampersand action equals embed view. So you're going to want to write this down, this part of it. You're going to want to write this down, or just keep it on a blank Word doc that you can access. All right, so now I can go ahead and make it normal size. We're close to it. So now what I want to do is I want to take this entire URL with this new part that's added and copy it. And now we're going to go ahead and open up Teams. And you want to choose the team that you want to embed this in. So I'm going to choose this reading team. And here are the tabs that I have at the top. So what we're going to be doing is adding a new tab to this. And it's going to be a website tab. And we're going to call it Classroom. Or you call it Start Here or whatever. And here's where you're going to paste your new improved URL with that bit on the side and hit Save. And give it a second, and it's going to load right here in your tab. Now, there's a couple reasons I like this method. Number one, the kids can't edit anything. Number two, all of the links work in here. So here, remember we set this up to be on my email, and I think we set this up to be on my Google Drive, right? The video, everything, all the links will work. And the best part of this is remember, we just posted a URL. So this is actually attached to my desktop PowerPoint. So I'm back in PowerPoint right now. So any changes that I make on this master copy will filter through to my Teams copy. So let's say I don't know, I want to take this out. Let's just take this out. Okay. So it's going to save automatically. And it might take a minute or two. I'm going to just do this. It will eventually filter through to here. So I'm going to just kind of reset it, go back in, go back to Classroom, and let it load. And it's gone. And so the benefit to that is you don't have to keep uploading PowerPoints every single day to get this to update. So if you want to change your daily agenda or the date or the directions or whatever, just change it on that one slide. And like I said, your changes will automatically filter through. So that's how you embed it into Teams. I hope this works for you. And if you have any questions, yeah, feel free to reach out and I will help you the best I can. And I can't recommend enough those 2 Facebook groups that I mentioned earlier, which was Bitmoji Craze for Educators and Bitmoji Classrooms for Teams.